Good evening, everyone. This is not a food video. It's not a food video. That's so you know. This is a kitchen island I'm putting together, and I'm going to show you something that I always do when I put together something. This is not real wood. This is particle wood, but they did a good job of putting some type of coating on it, and because of the top of the item, I decided long time ago to glue everything that I put together. So now I did this one already. I did this one and I did this one, and now I'm gonna do this one here. But I start at the beginning and I squeeze glue all the way in here, and I let it run down as much as it can, and then I go to the bottom in the track and I squeeze glue in there, and then I do the same with this edge here. And sometimes I can make it going down, sometimes I can't. But this entire unit is glued, every drop. Now I don't want to lose where that belongs, and I want to come in here, ooh, and put some more glue there, there, and up this one here. Now whew, I have absolutely done this for a long time. Now 11, 11, this is 11, goes here. I did not mean to drop that. Now I'm gonna push that in from that edge and push this in from this edge like that. And then I'm gonna get a piece of tape, tape from here all the way to here to bring it in to make sure it holds a little longer. But for a minute while I'm standing here, I could hold it, and it's already bonding. Yes. Now I'm gonna tell you something. When you do this, if you want to throw it out, you're gonna have to use a hammer to throw it out. So now this is pretty much set because I'm holding it closed, and I'm so thankful because there was a time I put some furniture together, and I accidentally was so exhausted that I tossed the back out without realizing it. So putting this together, I started either yesterday or the day before yesterday. And each layer that I have done where I had to use the glue, I just stopped at some point, went to cooking, cleaning, or whatever the case may be. So that is pretty much set. So I'm not even gonna have to glue it. But this is a great way to help you keep your inexpensive furniture long term. So if you stay right there, I will show you what this is going to look like. Ooh, yes, nice. So what I'm doing is just holding it so this and this can come right where it's supposed to be, because I'm not sure, but I think this is a drawer, and so I'm not sure. So I want to make sure it's right where it is. Yep. So let me show you what it's gonna be when it's finished, boys and girls. Now I don't know what I'm going to use it for, to be honest, but um, I read one of the reviews and it said someone used it for their craft room. So I'm kind of thinking that this may be perfect for my craft room, although I wanted one for my kitchen uh, for a while now. And I like this one, although I'm looking at the chair and then I have my two chairs. So you know what I'm saying. But it's beneficial either way because if I use it in my craft room, oh my goodness, I could take out a larger table and reduce it down to this table, and then I can maximize the storage, and then there you go. So now what I'm gonna do is, that is in there. Whoa, yes. So now I'm gonna probably do the next step and see what happens. But I was sitting here saying to myself, it makes no sense how I'm always doing these big projects by myself the way I struggle. But let me tell you, yesterday I was crying and everything because I tried to cancel this order actually. I said I can't do it. I wasn't able to breathe. I was having, issues. And then I said, honey, I got in that shower. I said, I'm going to love up myself because I'm going to get this done. And I realized that all I have to do is take my time. So I had about maybe 2 to 3 naps in between doing this. And this, however it's coming, will be right here for the duration of the night. Each of those nuts, screws, layers, shelves, everything is glued. Everything is glued. And I had to do that. I started doing that a long time ago because if I'm doing this by myself and then I turn it over and it's not glued, that one shift in the bolt down there, the whole unit is garbage. So, but I've really been thankful that it has been glued. I don't even need any tape on there. No tape. And to make it easy for me while I was putting it together, because I started crying when I realized that this was so complicated. So what I actually did was one step. When this was finished, I checked it. When this is finished, I checked it. But some of them weren't numbered, and I kid you not, I was gonna do something that wasn't too kind. So now I just did this one here. I'm gonna get my pen, put a check mark there, so that if I have to lay down, which I don't right now, but I believe I'm moving to this and then this. So this is standing up, as you can see here, and now I'm gonna have to lay it down to put on either that layer or this layer right here. But this will not be laying down for right now. I thought I could do something while it's up, but this glue is gonna dry. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna take this in my kitchen or my craft room, but I'm not in a rush. But I do have to make up my mind between now and the 14th because I have a whole closet that has to get emptied. So, ugh. Woo, boys and girls. I am very tempted to turn this over because it's, you know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So I will be finishing this up. Um, I'm excited. I just woke up, but I do want to make 2 heads of cabbage in my crock pot. So maybe I'll do that. But I want to see here, going to the next step. So this actually has to go on its back. So I actually can lay it down and finish the next step. But what I would like to see is what is the next step. Oh, I don't have do that. I can do the next step. And these here, I see. I already did them, so all I have to do is adhere them. So I will be back in a few minutes. What I was gonna say is, you may have noticed I mentioned the wood on this. This is perfect for someone who's on a budget, just moving into their new apartment. Now, I believe this is a drawer, or it looks like it, but I think I made a mistake. I might have made a mistake along the way. So I see B4 and C8, but the entire time I was using whatever, I took it out of one bag. I never noticed that it was two different bags. Oh, wow, I took it all out of one bag. And I think it's this bag. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. 26. I think that's a 26. Well, good Lord, what is it? No, that's a 25. 25. No. Ooh, that's a 29. That's a 29. That's a 28. Okay, 29, 29, 28. 29. Oh, 24. Uh-huh. So maybe that's a 24. No. Uh-uh. That surely does look like a 29. Ooh, that's a 30. Good gee whiz, that's 29. Oh! 30? Ooh. 30, and the line goes this way. 30 is there. 29 is there. This is not 29, that's 19. Oh. And this is 24. That's not numbered. I have no freaking idea what that goes. 26. Okay, this is 26. Now, I think something looks like, yeah, there we go. 26 goes there. But that look. Okay, we're gonna end this because I can't see this. This is not, it's not gonna work. Okay, this is 23. Okay. Why? Okay, up here is, I can't see those numbers. That's 29, that's 29, but there is no 29. So I'm gonna have to Jimmy Jackass this on my own with some glue, and I'm gonna have to make it my own. When it gets like this, and I can't figure it out, I have to use my vision like a puzzle and make it my own. The base is already done. Even if I don't get the whole thing and I have the top, I won't even care because I am crafty enough to make it happen. So I'm gonna try. If I can't get it, I'm gonna pause the video and make it my own. This is 25. So I was looking right when I saw 25, but that looks like 25. That looks like 29. That looks like 29. And that looks like a 28. So this is a 30. And that's a 23. So that 28 is a 28. This is why, and that 25. So that's 25. Now the line goes that way, and the hole is that way. So let's knock out 25 while I have it. And I need I guess B4 or C8, and I'll figure it out. But let me add my glue. That's 25. Okay. Now I don't see any hole. Oh! Now how does that work? How does that work? Okay, this goes here. The holes go on the back. The holes go facing there. It can't be. Oh yes, yes it can. Yes it can. There you go. Now I don't know if it's B or B. Yay! B. There you go. B. Now this looks like 29 and 29 and 28 and 28. Oh. Ah, I see. There you go. 22. Okay, 22, just for safety. Okay, and let's put 16 there. Okay. Okay, let's put 14 here. 20. 20 right there. And I don't know what you are. I'm gonna put you right there. Now this must be 29, and they're two separate sizes. So one is 29. Okay, let's see which one. 29 is the tall one. Okay, so somehow there's nothing there. I see a hole here, and 29 goes there, and then 28. That has to be 28. Okay. I know I'm not going crazy. That says 29. And there's definitely. Uh-oh. I knew it. Knew I wasn't going. Knew I wasn't going crazy. Okay, that's 29 right there. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 goes that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 29 goes there. Okay, now let's just check. Yep, should be perfect. Okay, let's put some glue there. Now let's make sure one thing, that it does not come over perfect. That should be that. That should be that. Now what is it gonna be? 29, but it doesn't show. C. C. Okay, let's leave you there. Oh, yes. See, I know it. I know it. I knew it was somewhere around. Okay. Now, there is another 29. I don't see another 29, but I wonder if if I had this yet in my hand, because this looks like 29. It's nothing, it's no number on it, but it definitely looks like number 29, and it has to be. It has to be. Oh, it has to be. Okay, 29, 29. It has to be. There's 2 holes, yep. And I would assume it's going to be C. Alright, assume it's gonna, it's gonna be C. And then the holes go 29, 29 that way. Oh, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Nope. It can't be. I don't even have to go any further. Now, if I try one more time and see if it's there. Uh-oh. Might be that way. Let me see. That's it. And the reason why I knew that is because my eye sees things as puzzles. So before it was able to go on, I was able to see something to tell it didn't go that way. So let's get the 2 C's now. Let's take it out the bag. I done dropped it everywhere. I think that's 2 C's there. I do believe that's it. Now, that's 1. Now 28 must be the tall rod. And I don't understand. Oh, okay. Now it looks like it goes in there. But it's also looking like it's going in the middle. But this one is showing, oh, okay. Maybe that's there, because that's where it's showing. And then the next, oh, ooh, it must be here. And it must be here. Right there. That must be it right there. Okay. So that one is done. Now the next one is 28, 28, 25. Okay, that must be the same. Uh-oh. 24, 24. It's the same one. That's what it is. Okay. Whew. Mm, mm. It's the same one. And showing you step by step. That's why I'm so 26. Now I'm looking for 24. I believe that's 24. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is 24. Now I'm assuming that this line meets up with this line in order for whatever, which means it has to be the back to go in. So, oh, I see it now, but I don't know how I see it because those are over there. Okay, I think I got it. Let me see. Okay, I think I got it. I think this goes here, here, this goes there, this goes there. This lines up with that. This, and this. Okay. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. But it's not showing. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, right here. Right there. Okay. I was there. I got confused right here. And now I'm right here with number 24. Okay. Now, I don't want to make a mistake and glue. Now the opening has to be there. So I'm going to knock it out, which means if it's not where it's supposed to be, it's going to be where it's going to be. That's it. That's it, boys and girls. Because I don't have time for the... Don't have time, boys and girls. Because... because... It's a lot of strings, so I had to put the top on. Now this might be a problem, but either way, it's gonna stay because goodness. I think that's for like ribbon and stuff. Ugh. I think that's for ribbon and stuff. Yeah, boy. Okay, now let me get this before. That's for ribbon. I think that's for ribbon. Okay. Now this has to be turned up in order for me to put the door on it. The door is 27, which is, this has to be 27. That's 25. Okay, that's 25 right there. 25 goes to the floor. And then 26. This might be 26, I guess. No, that's 19. 26. Okay, so 25 is here. Okay. It's not glued enough yet. But I don't think this is gonna glue enough, period. But oh. Okay. Okay, something's missing. I'm not sure. C. There you go. Yeah, C. Gotta be C. Gotta be C. Gotta be C. Yeah, there you go. This is not in. Because I can't even. It's not in at all. When the other two are in, I can't even see it without going back down. There you go. It's not in there at all. Terrible voicing. I can't see it at all. It's not in. It's not in. It's not in at all. I have to do the best I can with what I have, honey. Because you best believe me, it's gonna get in there some kind of way. Told you. Oh, I hate dropping stuff on the floor. Good thing is nobody sleeps in the living room. Oh, dang. And you know why it keeps dropping? Because there's a string of glue. Every time I move my hand, it moves out. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh. Okay, is this in? Yeah. But that's lopsided. Ah, it's in the wrong hole. It's in the wrong hole. Dang, man. It's in the wrong hole. It's in the wrong hole. That's why it wasn't in. It was in the wrong hole. Okay. Now I can lift that. That. This. I'm going to get some polyurethane and a rag, and I'm going to wipe the whole entire unit, and it's going to make it waterproof, because if water gets on this, it is garbage. Boom! Yes! Girl, this is getting it on. Okay, let's take the pen. Check. 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 And okay. S. 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 What is S for? I think S was for this. Oh no, no, no. There's a top one here. 25. S. 30. 26. I don't need S. S is glue. Yes. S is glue. Okay. 1, 4. Okay. 4. Now these little dots are for something. 26. That's 26. I know that's 26. 26 goes on the top, but there's 4, 4. So there's, okay, right there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. So, what is this here? That must just be the hole. Gotcha. But if that's the hole, what goes in the hole? Ah! Okay, what goes in the hole? I'm not worried about that. I see that's what happens when you have to make it your own. I'm not worried about all that. I don't have time for that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That's why I love using glue. That's this baby here. See, I can't figure out where that daggone screw is, what's going in that hole and all that other foolishness. So, nope. Hole, drop, 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 drop. There you go, boys and girls. That's it. So that's there. That's it. There you go. That is nice. That is nice. Woo. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. That's why I don't have time for the rest of that bull crap. Now these holes are for something, so I'm guessing it's gonna be that. But you're about to see me make some magic happen, because I don't have time for all that. So now we're gonna take it over. There's an S. Oh, see, there's a screw. There's an S screw that goes here. S is there. Yep. S is there. I wonder if something's going to attach to that. I think so. But it is definitely break time. So let me see how many minutes you spent with me. Ooh, 45, 41. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to take a little sabbatical.